Hey guys, Andy here, and this is just going to be a quick couple of minute video just to let you know, well, just to let you know what I'm thinking really. I've been having some musings as of late, and yeah, while I'm not really sure kind of like where they're going, I wanted to kind of let you guys know what I was thinking and where I'm at with my YouTube stuff. Now, basically, I've been thinking quite a lot about my career and actually where it's going. A lot of you know, of course, that I'm a driving instructor, so I can take that further and do more advanced training and stuff. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's a job to me. Yeah, I do enjoy it, but it doesn't give me the same enjoyment that I actually get out of doing videos for YouTube and actually kind of being involved and chatting to you guys and playing games with you guys. So I would quite like to do a lot more of my YouTube, but the problem is I simply can't afford to take time off right now. I got like rent and bills and got a payments on the car, and it's just too much. So I can't afford to take time off. Now I'm actually partnered with Curse on YouTube, so I am starting to get some money in, but it only really equates to about 1 hour's work, 1 hour's, yeah, 1 hour's work a month. So if I have to work, say 40 hours a week, 160 hours a month, YouTube currently only really pays for about one of that. So of course, I mean, I'm still relatively new at this, so I think I've gotten off to a terrific start. But of course, I mean, we're talking about years. It's not months, but it's going to be years before I can actually make this a proper, viable business. Now, in the meantime, what I'm thinking is different ways where I can actually make a living off of this kind of work. Now, I've looked at stuff like Twitch, getting partnered on Twitch as well for streaming, but I think you need something like a regular 200 view count to actually get partnered on Twitch. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. But of course, you could then subscribe to me on Twitch. And that would be good as well. But of course, when I do that, I'm going to have to commit to more regular streams. Anyway, I'll come on to that in a minute. Another way that I can actually earn it is I think a lot of you guys know Patreon. Basically, it's a website where you can donate to me on the condition that I do certain things. So if I put out 4 videos a month on Patreon, then of course you donate and go for that. Now, to be honest, I'm not really a fan of Patreon. I don't really like you guys feeling like you have to donate to get certain content from me. Now, I want to think that all the content that I put out is going to be completely free. I don't like the idea of charging for it because I think at the end of the day, yeah, I'm quite entertaining. I mean, I'm good, but I think if I start charging for content, there are lots of other great guys out there. I mean, there are I can just name 10 YouTubers off the top of my head. So I don't want to charge for content, so I'm not going to go with Patreon. But what I'm thinking is maybe something like a donation box or something. So if you like my content and would like to see more of it, like on a more regular basis, or not even that, maybe you just want to see a slightly high quality content. So maybe you want to see me spend more time on editing, on the title cards, on artwork and stuff like that. Then maybe if I had a donation box or something, then I could take maybe one afternoon a month or even a week. And actually put that, purely into my videos, and hopefully then I put out a high quality content for you guys. Again, these are all ideas. None of this is set in stone, so feel free to leave a comment below on what you think. So yeah, just to sum up, don't really like Patreon, but I do like the idea of a donation box. That way you can choose to donate, and all the content still remains free. So that's that. Now, moving on to streaming. Now, I think streaming is a great idea. It's a fantastic augment to YouTube, simply because it gives me a good opportunity to speak to you guys and actually to get you guys, the viewers, in on videos, on games, and get you into lobbies and stuff and playing with me. And I think that's a good way because I do want to get to know you guys, and I'm looking for like moderators and stuff for the stream. So I'm keeping half an eye out for you guys. And of course, if Twitch does take off, like I said before, if I get enough viewers on that, then I can get partnered with Twitch, and it's just another way for me to earn some revenue. Um, so that's that. By the way, I made loads of notes for this, but then I realised my handwriting's awful, so I can't read any of it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to be winging it from this point. But yeah, anyway, streaming then. I'm already getting a relatively regular stream at 6 p.m. GMT on Sunday, so that's actually today. There'll be a reminder going up on that a little bit later on today. So it's 6 p.m. GMT and 1 p.m. EST on Sunday. But I'm also thinking about adding a second weekday stream. Now that'll probably be a little bit later because I think like noon on a weekday, people are going to be at work, you'll be at school, etc. So what I'm thinking is 9 p.m. on a weekday. Now 9 p.m. if you're in the UK, I mean it is pretty late. It'll probably go on till about 11 o'clock midnight, so that's pretty late for you. But at least then it'll be for the Americans as well, because you'll be just be getting back from school, I reckon, at about 4 o'clock. So it's not so late that the Brits can't stay up for the first bit, but then the Americans can come in as well. So because I just realised that like 90% of my viewers are like either American or British, so I figured on 9 o'clock to give you both a chance to get in for the weekday one. And then hopefully with two streams a week, that should start to build up my Twitch kind of viewer base as well. I haven't decided what week though. I'll have a think and go from there. Probably going to be midweek, maybe a Tuesday, Wednesday, or a Thursday. But yeah, I'll let you know when I decide. So yeah, so that's that. Now, looking at content that I'm doing, I am quite liking all the multiplayer stuff, like Town of Salem. I love getting you guys in, playing Town of Salem with that. I still suck at it, but but I am getting better. And Gary's Mod, yeah, quite a good staple. I mean, it's entertaining. There's lots of different game modes, and it gives me a chance to get in other different YouTubers, so I can kind of show you who else is out there. Now, I've also been playing through various single-player stuff. Now, I've been playing through StarCraft 2, as I'm sure you've noticed. Now, I'm sure you noticed as well that it doesn't get great views, but people are still watching it. It still gets a good 60 to 70 views. So I don't want to stop doing it, because then that'll be 60 to 70 of you that are going to be disappointed that I finished it. That I cancelled the playthrough. So I am definitely going to finish the Wings of Liberty campaign. Now, when it comes to the Heart of the Swarm, okay, what I'm thinking is, and this actually brings me into my next one, which is like a 24-hour or a 48-hour or a long live stream for charity. So basically, what I'm thinking is, instead of doing the Heart of the Swarm campaign as like weekly kind of uploads of the missions, I'm thinking about doing a big long like 24-hour charity live stream where I'll just play through 5 missions, maybe get some other guys in to do some Town of Salem, some Gmod, do another 10 missions or something. So that within that 24-hour period, I would have just played through the whole thing. Now, what I haven't decided yet is if I'm going to record it and actually upload it as well. To be honest, it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of effort to actually edit and upload it all. And like I say, time, I don't have a huge amount of that right now. So what I'm thinking of right now is do it as a stream, do it on a Saturday or a Sunday, and give you guys plenty of notice so that if you were watching my my playthrough, then you'll have plenty of time to kind of set some time aside and join me for the stream. The only problem with it being a 24-hour stream is I'm going to be up in the middle of the night, and of course you might not be able to, so you might miss some bits of it. Anyway, leave a comment below if you would really want me to record it and upload it on YouTube. Let me know down below. But if you're actually not that bothered and are just perfectly happy to stream in for a little bit and watch me play through some of it, then again let me know below. I will be reading and replying to all the comments that I can. If there's a massive outrage and of course you all want to see it on YouTube, then yeah, of course I will go through that time and effort and record it and actually get it up on YouTube as well. But we'll just see what happens. So yeah, so that's it. So yeah, 24-hour charity live stream for the Heart of the Swarm. If that goes well, then quite possibly turn that into maybe a monthly thing. So maybe like the first Saturday, Sunday of every month or something, I'll do a 24-hour live stream. Just because, I mean, I do quite like to kind of give back where I can. So a 24-hour live stream, not only does that give me a good chunk of time to actually get to know you guys a little bit better, but it also gives me a chance to give something to charity from you guys. Again, it doesn't even matter if it's only 50p, a quid or something. I mean, if I can give 20 quid to charity, you'd be surprised how far a charity can actually stretch 20 quid. I mean, they can do a lot with that money, So while we might go out and buy a pizza and a couple of beers, they could be out there saving people's lives or making people's lives better. So that's my plan, okay? So yeah. So basically, to sum up, yeah, I want to take YouTube more seriously, but it won't be possible for a little while. I need to cut back on the hours of my current job, and of course, until then, and before I can do that, I need to actually start making an alright amount of money on YouTube. So yeah, 2 streams a week, hopefully once a month. One of them is going to be a 24-hour charity live stream, and I guess we'll do that for a couple of months, and see what happens, and go from there really. So yeah, lastly, I just want to thank you all for watching. If you've made it to the end of this, I know it's been like a 10-minute update video or something. I didn't really plan it to go on that long, so if you've made it this far, thank you guys. I really appreciate you watching this whole video, yeah, I really appreciate all your support. You guys are really cool. You guys are awesome. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Also, if you're wondering, the game in the background is Magic 2014. Don't know if I'm going to be doing this game much, but you never know. I might play it once or twice, and see how the videos do. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.